Spotlight.
Paper streets.
The Hollywood Hills are unique in that they run directly through the center of Los Angeles. Known for their wildlife, music, and natural beauty, they've become the new Wild West of gross overdevelopment and corruption. High prices of real estate, the ability to build anywhere, the influx of foreign capital, the reluctance of city government to enforce its own laws, and public apathy all contribute to this disaster. This is a call to action for notification for paper streets. We'll spotlight two solvable problems: the lack of notification and errors in permitting. We'll show how they affect you, how they can be fixed, and what you can do to help us make sure that that's accomplished. So, what is a paper street?
A legal road or street that appears on a map but doesn't exist in reality, occurring when city planners lay out and dedicate streets that are never built.
Paper streets can be on any hillside area. Go to Zillow.com and type in your address. When the map comes up, you'll see where the pavement ends and the paper begins. Our problem is a paper street called Chrysler Way. A street just like it could be your problem too. Chrysler Way is a 200-foot paper street with 4 mansions and swimming pools built off a 12-foot wide substandard street honeycombed with 100-year-old water pipes. It's the exact location of the disastrous 1979 Kirkwood Bowl fire, which destroyed over 30 homes on Grandview Drive. The Kirkwood Bowl is now rated by the Los Angeles Fire Department as the #1 spot in the city of Los Angeles at risk for a catastrophic fire event.
Paper streets. Problem number 1. No B permit notification.
The only thing you have to do to buy your very own paper street is obtain what's called a B permit from the Bureau of Engineering. Here's how it works. You submit plans to departments relevant to your project. Each department signs off and sends them to the Bureau of Engineering. You plunk your credit card now. If everything's in order, you're issued a B permit for a paper street so you can lop off the top of that mountain and start developing to your heart's content. The problem is, there's no way to tell if everything actually is in order. No notification is required or given by law. The whole permitting process is conducted in secrecy. Shh.
I was not notified of this project. When we bought the house 5.5 years ago, no one informed us of this project.
There was no notice given. We have, as citizens of Laurel Canyon, got no notice. And even though he said he gave out notice, no one. Now, if one person say I didn't get it, or 2 people say they didn't get a notice, no one got notice.
The only notice you'll receive is the sound of the bulldozers as they start destroying the hillside next to your home.
Paper streets. Problem number 2. Errors.
All 5 permits issued for Chrysler Way, 4 mansions in the street, were issued in error, completely bypassing the mandated planning process. A 100% failure rate. Yet there's no penalties for errors made by city regulators. Chrysler Way is the poster child for the need for notification.
Captured regulators.
Regulatory capture is a form of political corruption that occurs when a regulator, created to act in the public interest, instead advances the commercial or political concerns of special interest groups.
Here's an example of what we believe to be a captured regulator involved with Chrysler Way. It's an email between the architect and the regulator in planning who made the errors.
Hi, Hernan. Thanks for the call today. I appreciate you checking in. I truly believe that had there been no complaints or inquiries by the neighbors, that we'd be well under construction, and this interdepartment error would be of no interest or consequence to planning or building and safety. Thanks again for your concern in this delay.
Foreign influence.
2 articles in the New York Times have confirmed our suspicions that foreign money from unknown and undisclosed sources is playing a significant role in overdevelopment. Paper streets create another arena for these unscrupulous developers. We're also concerned that paper streets are facilitating money laundering in the Hollywood Hills.
Solution number 1. Create a notification process for B permits for paper streets.
The total absence of required notification is the most pressing problem we've discovered. This can be addressed by simply creating a notification process for B permits for paper streets. This requires a council member to propose a motion and City Council to approve it so that specific notification is required before any permits are issued.
Solution number 2. A root cause analysis of errors.
A root cause analysis should be conducted whenever a permitting error is made to identify the root cause and then correct it. Planners should be required to physically visit a site if an error is discovered or a request is made by the community. These 2 small requests will set precedent and have a major effect on how permits are issued throughout the entire city, not just paper streets. The only obstacle we've encountered is the political will to correct them. It may take thousands of us to stand up for our rights and persuade city regulators to change how they do business, just a little. Government should work for us, so it's up to us to make sure that it does. Go to kirkwoodbowlfoundation.org to learn how to help us do just that. As Benjamin Franklin so aptly stated, if we don't hang together, we'll all hang separately. See you in the trenches.